Hello everybody and welcome to the very first VG Tool unboxing. Today, as per the title of the video, I'm going to be unboxing a Samsung Gear Live smartwatch. So I'm really excited for this because I've been saving up for those for ages and my actual normal watch broke the other day. So I'm really looking forward to getting into this. Now, the reason I went for the Samsung Gear Live as opposed to the Gear 2 or the Gear 2 Neo or waiting for the Gear S is because I really like the idea of it being a Google or an Android device rather than Samsung's own Tizen OS. I'm quite a big Samsung fan. I've got my Note 3 there. Might have a look at the Note 4 when it comes out, who knows, but you know, I'm a bit of a Samsung fanboy, so I'm very excited to get into this. So yeah, without further ado, let's have a look. Okay, so here we are, here's the box, Samsung Gear Live, some doodads on the back, some quite nice packaging. Before we get started, shall we? So, my trusty scalpel, I'll do the obvious thing and cut across the box instead of across the sticker. So this is the first time this has been open. You've just seen me undo the sticker, so if this has like a fish or, you know, like Bunstable's face in it, I'm probably going to be just as shocked as you guys. Do the top off there. Oh, there it is. Look at that. How shiny is that? Oh, yes. I know shiny isn't the most important thing about a device, but it's pretty important to me. So there we go. There's the device there. It's quite a shallow profile. Nice little strap. Charger on the back there. What else have we got in there? We've got standard micro USB charger, which I guess goes in there somewhere. It doesn't actually look like there's any space, so it's probably this thing. Let's take this out. Come on, what are we doing? Take that out. So I guess that plugs into the back of the watch there. So plugs in the back there, and then this has a port on it for the charger. It's quite strange that that's actually a molded plug instead of a micro USB to USB to AC. So that's the thing. So probably won't use that. I might just use my regular micro USB cables, of which I have millions. So here's a quick start guide. It's all brown. It's lovely recycled paper, which is good of them. I hope it's recycled. I hope it's not like brand new paper made to look recycled. But yeah, there's changing the battery, getting it connected, turn the home screen, measure heart rate, all that jazz. So that's pretty cool. Anything else in the box? Some packaging. Ooh, what's that? Is that warranty? Yeah, warranty card there. And yeah, that's everything in the box there. So let's put that back away. Take this and go over here. Now let's see if we can get it to turn on, shall we? Although I did gloss over the instructions, I didn't actually notice the way to turn it on. There's a little button there on the side. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't, because this camera's autofocus is shocking. Right, let's figure out how to. There we go. Right. Okay, like that, and then we'll just slide it out. Yep, there we go. Oh, look at that! Shiny, shiny, shiny. That's really all you need to do to impress me with the device, is to have it really shiny. Let's turn it on, see what happens. Aha! Oh, did I turn it back off again instantly? I'm not sure. Try again. On, please. No, I think it needs charging. So I'll be back once it's had time to charge. Okay guys, so I've just stuck it on charge there, and I've installed the appropriate app on my phone. It's pretty simple. It's just called on there in the bottom right. It's Android Wear. It's pretty easy to find. Just go on the Play Store. Turn it on. There we go. So it's currently charging. So we actually turn on. There, turning on there. Yeah, there we go. Turning on. Ooh, fancy. Android Wear. Oh yeah. What's that say? Okay, you can't really see it on that screen. If I do that, maybe you can. Okay, it's just asking me what language. So I'm just set. Alright, install Android Wear on your phone. Tap, I already have. So do I have to then find it with my phone? Tap Android Wear. Get you set up. Okay. Make your watch smart, blah 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 blah. Look, well, you know, clearly I already accept that because I just bought one. Turn on Bluetooth. Okay, Bluetooth. Choose device. Yep, that one. Connecting to your watch. Oh goodness. Okay, so I'm just trying to pair it. Bear with me. Come on, chop chop. Let's try again. This is going really well, isn't it? All right, come on, chop chop. Oh, that's cool. Okay, accept. Come on. I'd like to play with my new device now. That one. Watch. There we go. Pair code is 396459. Connect. Yes. Okay. Here we go. It's happening. Just a minute. Paired according to the phone, but not the watch. Turn on notifications. Want to display notifications on your watch? Go to notification settings. Let's go to the notification settings. Yep, there we go. Okay. You've finished. See your watch to learn how to start using it. Excellent. Okay, we're done with that. Done with that piece of crap. We won't need that anymore. So this thing is doing something right now. Here we go. Downloading apparently. So this is going to take a while. There's a radial bar there that's barely even. It's more of an apostrophe than a radial bar. So I will get back to you once this download feels like it's nearly finished. Okay, so the download's finished and is currently installing. So there's a little bar going doodly doodly doodly. So I'm probably going to speed this bit up. Okay, so it's nearly finished now. Nearly. Any second now. There we go. So, I think. Yep, there we go. So it's restarting. Restarting. Hopefully I don't need to do anything else on my phone. It is over here if I need it. So here we are. Restarting the Samsung Gear Live. Watch, smartwatch of watches. La la la. Smartwatchy watch. Just do something. There we go. Android Wear logo. Right. Oh, it's starting up. Finishing boot. I'm wearing boots, I'm wearing slippers. Don't tell anyone though. Between you and me. They're pretty nice slippers though. Oh, just a minute. It says just a minute. It says, can you see that? It says just a minute at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put it at an angle there. It says just a minute. Right? Just a minute. I can't wait a minute. I've been waiting for ages. Ah! 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 Surely that's been a minute by now. I want to kill my phone watch thing. The only thing I have noticed, so before we actually start looking at it working, is it's like sort of a chrome steel finish, but it's very easy to get it sort of a bit. Oh, my focus doesn't work that close. It's very easy to get it a bit gungy, like a bit fingerprinty on the metal and the screen. So hopefully, like it'll clean, quite easily. I mean, my phone I've had for ages, and all you have to do is wipe it on your trousers and it shines really quickly. So. Hopefully this will be the same. You won't have to keep a special cloth in your pocket at all times. As you can tell, I'm charging it with the docky thing that it came with, so it's pretty easy to snap on. Oh, it's done something. Paired. Oh, it's a watch. Look, it's a watch. Oh, look. I don't want to do that. Take a note. Drink more water. Remind me to do things. No, I don't want to do that. Go away. Make things happen. Ah, so easy, right? Useful card, show up automatically throughout the day. Keep swiping. Okay. You can remove cards when you're finished with swiping them. Swipe to remove. Okay. Don't worry, cards will show up again if they're useful to you. Swipe. So there's the weather. Swipe left for details. Swipe right to remove. Oh, okay. Left what was that? For actions. Oh, I see. So you get, yeah, so here's the weather in London. Here's the weather for the next few days in London. And then here's the actions to do. So, okay, got it. Sweet. So you can also swipe to dismiss when in an app. Which way? Oh, swipe that way. Okay. Touch anywhere on the clock. Speak now. I don't want to speak now. Okay, so here it is. This watch is about a month and a half, maybe 2 months older than the one you saw not 10-20 seconds ago. I've had a chance to get to grips with it. I've had a chance to use it almost every day. If I remember to charge it, that's a point I'll get back to later. And I can honestly say I really don't regret purchasing it. I really do. I'm very glad that I did, in fact. So let's get down to the brass tacks. So there are some things about this that aren't quite right. I'm going to start with the bad stuff because there's more good stuff. So one thing that I don't like is the default way to run programs. So you either have to use the voice, where you say things like start flashlight. No, okay, hold on. It picked me up my commute. What's sitting there? Hold on a sec. Start flashlight, and then it will say start flashlight, and then give it a second. And when I say a second, I mean seconds. This is real time, by the way, guys. There we go, flashlight, which is just a silly app with high brightness and a white screen. It takes a long time. The other way of running them is to go to there, swipe all the way to the bottom, click start, and then choose it from there. It takes an age. No one wants to do it like that, okay? There is an app you can download that fixes that. You just have a little swipe out menu and that's got all my programs on it. Perfect. So there you go, that problem's fixed. But it was fixed by someone else, and that's important to know. It wasn't fixed by Google. Google haven't approached this issue yet. That someone has done a free app that does that. I think it's free. I will put an annotation in just to make sure. It might have had a price or whatever added since I downloaded it. The other thing which I kind of you saw with the flashlight is it is very bright. Even on the lowest brightness, you can't wear this at night. You can't wear this in bed because it is just like incredibly bright, right up in your face. So no, you can't do it. The voice communication. Now, a funny story. This is the second time I've recorded this because the first time I absolutely laid into the voice recognition. I hated it. It never worked. No, never's a bit hyperbole. It barely ever worked, okay? So just after I'd finished recording that, I took the dog for a walk and tried to send a text via the voice. It was about the dog farting. So in the course of that text, every time I said fart, it thought I was saying thought. T-H-O-T. I'll put a little thing on the screen there. Thought. So I was like, I clearly didn't say thought. I said fart. And I thought, why would it think I was saying thought? So I kind of kept saying thought. And then I realized that thought is what fart sounds like if you're American. So then I tried saying fart, which is the American way of saying fart, and of course it got it. The problem was that my phone was set to default voice recognition as American with a secondary of UK English. So the reason why you do that on your phone is so that if you've got it set to American, you can say OK Google, and from any screen it will work, but only if you've got it set to American. So a lot of people do that, and there's no problems. It's strange that there's no you don't really have any translation issues. But the watch only seems to take the default language. It does not take the secondary languages, or if it does, if there's secondary versions of the same language, it discounts them. So yeah, it does not work if you are British and have your default language set to American English. It just does not work. Don't even do it. Don't try it. Don't put yourself through that. But now that I fixed that, obviously I've lost a bit of functionality on my phone. Now it works everywhere. But so I've lost the functionality on my phone, but I kind of gained it here because it's kind of the same thing. So that's cool. So that means now I can send text. I just say, OK, Google, send text. send text to Sam or text Sam, and I'll say I'm running a little bit late from work, and it will just give me a couple of seconds to check it out, and then just send it. I do it now, but it'll show Sam's phone number. But just take my word for it, it's actually quite good. Most of the time it'll get it right, sometimes it gets it spectacularly wrong, which is more funny than annoying. My annoyance with the text message system is that you have a very short period of time to say, no, you've got it wrong. So now that I've fixed the recognition issue, I don't get that very often, but like I say, you have about a second, maybe 1.5 seconds to say, no, you've got it wrong. And the touchscreen isn't very reliable on this. So I'll see if I can find an example. So, no, go away. So if I do that, let's find something with lots of buttons. Oh, it's a calculator. Right, I get the calculator. So I just push 4. Actually, I think that worked. But just sometimes when you're pushing the function buttons, you miss, and it's quite annoying. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. What's going on there? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's kind of, see, I was having issues, I couldn't close it, you know. Anyway, so that is the bad stuff. Good stuff. I mean, there's a lot. Okay, so it's fully customizable screen. So the one I've got at the moment is a nice dark one because I prefer dark screens. It shows up all the cards. So if you have Google Now, it will show up the cards from Google Now. So if I'm away from home, it'll tell me how long it'll take me to get home. If I'm traveling somewhere, it'll tell me the weather in that area. It'll tell me the weather back home, etc. Bus timetables. If I go past the bus stop, it will tell me the bus timetable for that bus stop, that sort of thing. If I'm near a cinema, it'll tell me what's on at that cinema. You know, cool stuff like that. As well as that, it will also show me notifications from my phone in these cards. So there, I'm having a Twitter argument with someone, and there's the Twitter icon. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The certain cards will let you do certain things. So for example, the Netflix card, you can actually pause whatever you're watching. So we have Chromecast, so I'll be watching it on Chromecast, and then I can pause it from my watch, which is nice. I can also change the volume from my watch, which is again pretty cool. Spotify, I can change the volume of whatever I'm listening to in my phone from my watch. I can just swipe to the left, go up, down on the volume, and yeah, so I've changed the volume on there. Sorry about knocking the camera there. It also has a heartbeat monitor, so if I'm out running, I can check my heart rate. It automatically counts my steps, so it's got a working pedometer in there. It is basically pretty damn functional. There's some really cool apps people have made, so I've got a couple installed where if I go away from my phone, if this loses connection from my phone, this will set off a little alarm. It'll be like beep 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 beep, like you've left your phone behind, which is cool. So if you're a bit clumsy like me and you drop your phone and don't realise and leave, then this will tell you you've not got your phone anymore, and you can go back and find it. It also, because all the apps are installed on your phone and then synced to the device, I've got an app on my phone that if it loses communication with this, it locks my phone, because I don't normally have a lock screen. I just swipe to unlock, because you lose a lot of functionality if you have a proper lock screen. So, but if my watch isn't communicating with my phone, it turns on a pin pad lock screen, which is excellent, because that means that basically if I lose my phone, it automatically locks itself, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it tells the time. That's a thing it does. It comes with, I think, about 10 watch faces. There we go. So there's all the different watch faces it comes with. There's some that are a little bit harder to read than others. There's a lot of apps out there that let you make your own watch screen, which is kind of cool. So you can do things like show like the date, write it out in words instead of numbers. You can have basically clocks you couldn't have in the real world. I mean, there's one there, so it's saying like 11:23. So, you know, I mean, it's quite cool. I prefer the dark screen because I'm unoriginal. But yeah, so that's it. Anyway, so for the money, I would definitely recommend laying down some pennies for this. as of writing, I believe this was £129.99. I believe. I will put an annotation or a thing on the screen to shout him if I'm wrong. But yeah, they're worth the money. I believe they are worth the money. Especially if, like me, you constantly miss phone calls or miss text messages because your phone's in your pocket, the speaker might be clogged up with some trash in your pocket and you don't hear stuff. This solves all those problems because it's just like bloop, vibrates on your wrist. Oh, I've got text, you read it, reply, dictate your reply,